Hey everybody, happy Sunday. A lot going on, as we know. So messages that are coming through are, most of us live our lives just wanting to see the movie or see the final production of a play. But we are not paying any attention to the pre and post production and the subcommittees that work with both of those, that go beyond and beyond what you may see on the credits, because we're working with beings that have no names, is what I'm hearing. We're working with energetics that have no names that we're aware of at this moment. So right now, with the energies doing what they're doing, I'm being shown satellites of recalibration, and satellites are a metaphor for electronics being recalibrated and changing. And so that's happening in the electromagnetic fields of all things. So phones are glitching, computers are glitching, your sight is glitching. Some will talk about blurry eyes. I've experienced blurry eyes now off and on for a number of years. I've also had my lenses changed out. So when you go to like the eye doctor and you have your head in that thing and they're like, lens 1, lens 2, lens 1, lens 2. So for 4 years now, I've had my lenses constantly getting changed out. So it's interesting what I see. So sometimes I can see things going in slow-mo or glitch. But now I'm seeing it more rapidly. I'm seeing it with almost everything that I'm looking at. I'm seeing everywhere you go, there you are situations. And that means wherever you are located physically, all the same reality is going to follow you with maybe a little bit of a different twist or flavor, but the lessons are all there. And the question is, are you able and willing to put your finger on your pulse and to really tune into your heartbeat and really tune into how your physical body is translating the energies around you? And can you understand and accept the fact that in this now moment you are completely safe and that you can trust yourself and no harm is coming to you? But you need to feel the vibrational pulsations of the electromagnetics that are occurring. Now, we already know about what you want to call the dark and the light agendas and the push-pull polarity with that. And we've got the full moon, so possibly you've got what's happening out here is you've got the dark agenda on the full moon, and then you've got people who think they're following the light agenda on the full moon. But either way, it's a planet, or maybe it's not. There's an electromagnetic pulling going on that is affecting us with physical and energetic phenomenons. So again, I always go back to stop, drop, sit, connect with that breath. And when you do, can you feel the pulsations going through your body? And things that you may have interpreted as trepidation or anxiety. And can you calm yourself enough so that the messaging can come through with more grace and ease versus it feeling like a jackhammer and it's uncomfortable and you need to get busy and avoid it? And that is the energies we're sitting in this very, very moment of right now. The key here is, where are you? And what are you doing to learn to decipher and filtrate energy so that the answers have more clarity for you. Can you just notice something and keep going? Do you have to be the fix-it gadget or the victim gadget or why question mental gadget? Do you have to be all of those things? Can you just be in the cycle, trust that you're safe, and know that the topsy-turviness is presently there? And how do you ground yourself and anchor your light and tap into feeling it through the processing of it and just simply being in it, and not follow the old habits of how you've dealt with it? Maybe sleeping too long, maybe getting sick, maybe having avoidances, maybe keeping yourself overly agenda'd. Can you slow your roll enough to be aware of all the physical phenomenons and all the electrical phenomenons that are occurring in front of you, and not allow it to push the panic button within the system of your energetics and your physical body? Because that's where you hold the power, friends, is you can control your responses and your reactions to all external information. And you can walk through some of the most painful moments still coming out safe and trusting that it's going to work itself out no matter what that situation is. So just see if you can be present with it today. Maybe you just need to be on the lounge chair, just staring at the whatever. Just be in it. Don't beat yourself up for being lazy. Don't beat yourself up for stuff that's going on. I said the other day that it's critically important to hit your self-regulator. It's critically important to crank up the TLC. Crank it up on high. Give yourself as much tender, loving, considerate care. And extend that to those in your immediate. And then let some of the other things fall by the wayside. Don't take on everybody else's problems. Don't get into conversations that are just a little too heavy for you. Look at your energy meter. Know how much you have to share and how much you have to spare and how much you absolutely need in order to filter and function. So did you hear my words? Look at your energy meter. See how much energy you have. First, use that energy for your own filtration so that you can function before you allow yourself to share and assume you have spare. So get your dials in order, my friends. If I can help you on this journey, you know where to find me. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, and share this video for others so that they can understand maybe a little bit better what might be occurring in their life at this moment. Please leave me a comment about how you're doing. Give yourself permission to sit back and just be. And just notice. Just notice. Because you don't know what your participation in this until you sit and you listen. Because it might be that the only participation is just bearing witness as the observer and viewing it and getting your finger on your pulse. All right? So much love, y'all.